Hello, everyone. Welcome to CL Sims. I'm super excited to be here on today's video. I'm making a speeding build, and before also I'm making a loft, and the inspiration was Nicole Builds. I might have said that wrong, but I am literally so excited to be here. Hi, everybody. I will not be saying my name yet because I don't know if I am ready to do so. Might probably definitely will perhaps in the future, but I'm basically the inspiration for this was that I kind of want to start my own save lot and pretty much just kind of make a whole world and just build in the whole world whatever I want, and like just buildings or houses. And I'm not really sure exactly what I'm going for yet. Like I haven't really planned much, and I kind of want to do that before I get into talking about it because I'm not completely sure of what I'm doing basically. But for the most part, as you can see, I have already built a a loft. And I before you like look at any of that, please do not judge because I will be changing a lot of what's going on over there. It was just kind of like my first testing of like if I knew how to build the loft. And again, as I got the inspiration from Nicole, I kind of did my own little ways in it, but for the most part, I copied her tutorial on the loft. And I don't know, I don't have much to say about the outside. The outside's kind of boring, and I kind of mess it up a lot and then keep fixing it. But there's not much to say about the outside. It's very boring. I haven't added any plans or anything. I kind of literally put it on the edge of like the build or not build, whatever that thing is called, because I wanted to make sure that like I was going to be able to fit a bunch of these. And honestly, I'm not even sure if I want to do that anymore, if I want to just do a bunch of those, but I do kind of want almost like the same size, a few building biggers, a few buildings smallers, because I want to kind of want it to look like if you go out in like downtown or something, wherever you live. Maybe you don't have a downtown that looks like this, but it's kind of like, you know, where all the buildings, like old buildings, all old downtown buildings, I kind of wanted to look like that. And that's kind of what I'm going for just like the whole entire city. I kind of wanted to look like it's just like a downtown area. And I, of course, am making different aesthetics in every room. And in this loft specifically, I'm actually building a loft for an artist. So just like this girl who has a cat and she lives alone and she loves her little loft area, kind of the aesthetic of like she's just moved in pretty much, since everybody's kind of just moving in. But I guess it's gonna look like she's just moved in forever. So it's gonna be kind of like a messy, she's kind of messy, okay? She's a messy girl. She loves her cats. Well, her cat at the moment, she will only be having one in my mind, in my scenario. And I do have inspiration pictures and I will be putting them up at the moment wherever on the screen. But the only thing is that I didn't really copy a lot of the inspiration. I barely even looked at the pictures when I was doing this. It's just kind of like I went on Pinterest, searched up like loft for an artist, and kind of went from there. Made a little Pinterest board, but nothing did I actually like think about too much. I just kind of wanted to see what it would look like in other people's eyes, and I had a good idea. I will not be telling you from where I got any of these objects because honestly, I have no idea. I know most people give you a little rundown, and I will soon maybe have an idea of where these are from. But then again, like I'm pretty new at Sims. I'm not like completely new. I've been playing Sims for years, but I'm not advanced. This is the one time that I've started. This is like for the first time me trying to be advanced, and it's very serious. I am in love with Sims. It's a problem. Not only that, but I'm just in love with the PC, but like besides the point. And it's a new obsession, it's a new hobby, and I'm very excited to start the hobby. And I don't know, it's also not my PC. I will be getting in the future my own PC, but it's my fiance's PC for now. It's basically mine because he doesn't really use it, but I don't know, I'm loving it. Again, I don't have anything to say about the outside, but in the inside, and this is a little funny fact. little funny fact, I forgot the kitchen completely. Even though I literally had another loft right next to me that I was clearly not staring at, I was so into like giving this loft such like an art view or like an art presence of like such a messy artist and such a beautiful soul that I imagine, of course, that I just completely forgot about the fact that she has to cook and like eat. So I don't know what that says, but here I am putting all these art because I was like, while I was building this, I was like, I don't have any space to put art wall, and I was trying to figure out where I could put art, like where I could have an art wall. And so I figured right there, not maybe not here, not the part that I'm showing, but right next to the brick wall. I was like, oh, this is perfect. I have a whole entire wall to like put some art. But that's the fact that I completely and utterly forgot that, you have to eat. Don't know why I forgot that fact. I have to move a lot of things. So the things that I'm placing down at the moment change because I keep forgetting things. Not only that, I don't know. I feel like I didn't really go into this very planned. And I feel like that's the reason why I just like completely forgot everything, which is kind of obnoxious. Also, here I am putting in the desk a computer. And while I was building this, while I was decorating, I had the realization that like, hey, she's an artist. She needs like that art iPad, which I don't know where it's from. I'm sorry. But I was like, "Oh, I totally should get that one," which I have. But I completely and utterly forgot. And I put, instead of a normal computer, which I'm going to change this. I'm going to put a normal computer. I put the typewriter, which I love the typewriter. But the next build that I'm making is like a writer's. I'm not sure if it's going to be a loft. It might be a writer's loft. And the problem with that is that I have that in my mind. I'm a writer, by the way. So it's kind of like in my mind completely. And I'm super excited to make this build or this loft for this writer that I'm just constantly thinking about it. And for some reason, I decided to put the typewriter instead of just like a normal computer plus the iPad, the art iPad, so she could just, have the little time to think and have ideas and draw them in her iPad. It doesn't have to be paper. And yeah, I completely and utterly forgot about that, but I will be adding that. And I here did in a little bit of the corner, just kind of like a lot of plants. I wanted to put a few I wouldn't say dead plants, but I kind of put like starters, a little starter pack of plants because, she's moving in and she's kind of messy. So as we get from her personality, she's a messy girl who might not be able to take care of her plants all the time, but she is on it for the most part. Of course, because she has the plants. Um I don't really know what else I could say about the bottom. All I know is that I forgot the kitchen, which is it's kind of embarrassing. I almost thought about cutting it out, but then I was like, no, this has to go fully on raw. So right there where I have like the small couch and the little box thingies is where the kitchen would go, obviously. But I forgot completely about the kitchen. And I don't know when I realized in this timeline, but soon because I'm like, what do I do next down here? I'm like, wait a goddamn minute. The kitchen. I completely forgot. But I'm excited. Also, this is my first animal cat and dogs pack. So I haven't played around yet. So I haven't gotten my first cat because I literally just got that pack. And I'm super excited, and that's like the first thing that I wanted to do. I was like, she needs to have a cat because I haven't played with cats yet, which I don't know if I'm contemplating on like doing that now. Like, I don't know if I want to keep building or if I want to get a little bit of a playtime with my new packs. Like, I haven't used anything, but I don't know. Playtime gets boring really fast, as we all know, especially if you don't have scenarios. And I feel like this is like my first time ever having scenarios. But I don't know. I feel like if I'm not sharing my scenarios, like what is the point of them? For my gosh, what was that? For my imagination, obviously, of course, like I have fun. I'm a writer once again, and it's like I love scenarios, and I've made up scenarios in my mind my whole entire life. So I do love doing that in Sims, and it's very exciting for me and just happy, and it heals my childhood for in ways. Also, if you hear any noise, that's my own cat being my cat, of course. Okay, weirdly, it just started snowing here, so that's a little weird. So, okay, this is when I finally realized that I'm missing a kitchen. So I have to take all the artwork off. Like basically all the hard work that I did trying to figure out what art looks good, and not only that, but like which artwork just have gone. They're like I have to delete them. But anyway, for the kitchen, this is my first time using this one. I'm not sure where I got it from. God damn, I hate that I don't know anything because I feel like if I did, it would be easier for people to find these things. And I will. I will learn slowly. But you have to give me a chance. So for the kitchen, I kind of wanted her, and this is like happened accidentally on purpose. And I'm kind of happy about it because I feel like I wanted the house to be, or the loft to be, a bit colorful, but not in a way where it's like, oh, it's colorful because she's an artist. No. I kind of wanted to give the aesthetic of like, you know, when you rent an apartment, sadly, you can't change much things. And not only that, there's things that you wish weren't like that or are ugly or whatever. And I didn't give many ugly things, but I did kind of give the floor is blue. And in my opinion, the floor is blue, and then the fridge and the kitchen happens to be yellow, which is, it would be in a real life scenario an ick and kind of ugly in some people's eyes, but in this artist view, she makes it work, and it's supposed to be like not a so pretty apartment when you first walk into it, and but then like she obviously decorates it and makes it her own space and makes it pretty, and I wanted to just like kind of give that vibe again and just give it such like a old loft, old building kind of vibe, but also just like a little bit renovated. Just, of course, the person who rents this place did not care about changing the blue floor. I feel like, if you walked in anywhere and you were renting apartments, a blue floor might not be everybody's first pick or a happy pick. Most likely not. So this is kind of what I was giving. And also because I seen that from that inspo picture, the floor was blue and full of paint. Also, a little fact that I don't know if I've mentioned, but I don't have a paint like starter pack. Like I don't have, not starter pack. Why did I say starter pack? A pack. I don't have any painter pack or nothing. Like I don't have any skills. Like I said, I'm in no level whatsoever because I just started a new account on the PC. So it's like I literally have nothing, and it is kind of obnoxious that I don't have anything like art pieces. Like for some reason, the whatever packs I have, and not only whatever packs I have, but also like the packs that they just give you, like the normal ones, nothing, well, not the normal pack, just like the default one, there's like barely any art stuff. Like besides the like standing, which I forget what it's called, there's nothing else. Like I don't know why, but they don't have anything. I just kind of had to do a lot, which is kind of annoying because I had to make random stuff seem like it was art stuff, which obviously it wasn't. Like for example, the little boxes table that I have with the little chairs, two chairs, it's literally like I don't even think that's art at all. It's fruits. It's for the kitchen, at least, you know, kind of in that area, but of course, I made it seem like that, or not I made it seem like, but in my brain, it's art. It's like art. It's literally something that she painted and she liked and whatever. So it was kind of annoying me that there was no art stuff in the default stuff, or like not only that, but it's just like no packs that I've gotten recently have any art stuff, which I'm guessing that I know that there is one, and I really want to get it because I feel like if I do get it, I get to just add a lot of things in here. And I would like to have more art things because I feel like if you walk into this apartment, like you might think she's an artist, but obviously she likes art because there's a bunch of art stuff in one corner, and it's obvious that she likes art, but you might not know she's an artist because people like art. There's not enough things that say, "Hi, I'm an artist." It just kind of seems like a normal person who likes art. I don't know. That's just kind of what I'm opinion, but I just couldn't find anything that was giving that. But anyway, I was finally making the bathroom, and I'm not gonna lie, the bathroom, I feel like I would. In the end, I did add an art piece, but besides that, in here, like while you're watching me do this, I have nothing. Like the bathroom was pretty boring, and I just didn't really know what to add, especially because it's so small, and Sims. I kind of wanted to be usable, of course. So when you have a sim that can't do anything, like won't be able to move around here, if I added anything other than like the sink and then the toilet and of course the shower, I couldn't add much. So again, I did add art, but I don't think you get to see it at all here. And I think that that's something that I should have thought about, but because I wasn't looking at the walls, I didn't. I don't know, it wasn't my main focus, but the bathroom is so boring to me, and I wish that I added more clutter and other stuff, but like again, I can always come back to it. It's just it kind of makes me a little angry that you guys don't get to see like me doing this as a better job, of course, but that's okay. I added these little edges. I did also add these little edges to the other loft, the kind of boring loft. I made like a boring loft on the other side. Again, it was like my first loft build, so I didn't want to like decorate a lot, but it seems like a boring girl who lives there. But I think that I will change that in some ways, because now I have more stuff. When I did that one, I literally only used normal starter stuff because I didn't have any packs when I did that one. But anyway, I'm here deciding the bed. For the bedroom, I actually, well, okay, so the idea that I took and how I decided to build my loft, as I've mentioned her before, it was from a TikTok, and she made the top very small, and it's like just the bed. You only really have space for the bed, and I feel like that's a normal loft. Sometimes lofts either have like you have a bunch of space, not a bunch, but you can like you have more space than just a bed. Like you have space to put more than just a bed, and I pretty much had a space. Like I made it a little longer, but says because he's seen me build this, he said that it looks bad. He said that because it's like long and then the sim has like no space, like you can't walk in that spot. You have to like go on top of the bed and then go to the other side. He said that it was like kind of stupid and looked bad and I should make it longer. But personally, what do you guys think? Because I didn't really want to make it longer. I thought that this was perfect because it's a rented place. I wanted to make it a little bit uncomfortable. Rented place do not give you a choice. Okay, sometimes the build is not something that you enjoy. And I feel like this is perfect. Like it's something that you wouldn't enjoy, not being able to walk. You have to go on the bed, which I didn't put many things on the other side that are like big deals. Like you have to go over there. Like I just kind of put a little drawer thing. Also, how do you guys feel about the two nightstands that are completely different? I feel like it just kind of added to her vibe and how she is, and I don't know, it feels like it gives kind of like an art view, but I don't know, that's maybe my just opinion. Anyway, I only put a little like drawers over there. Like it's just clothes, right? I feel like you wouldn't have to do that, but anyway, you wouldn't need to walk. But that's just my fiance's opinion. I don't know how you guys feel. You guys tell me. I think that it's perfectly fine. I love it. I think that it's like the right vibe that I was looking for. And I don't know. That's just my opinion. But here, I was finally putting up the stairs, which I kind of completely forgot, which I should have put for. Oh my gosh, which I should have put first. But it was. I'm okay with the fact that I like didn't put them first. Honestly, completely okay, because I liked how it kind of stood to the wall on my other loft. It sticks to like the floor. I don't know, how do you guys feel about it being on the wall instead of the floor? I kind of liked it for her loft because I feel like I needed more space over there in like the little sitting area, and I don't know, it obviously doesn't have space for a living room, or at least I didn't make space for the living room, so I feel like the sitting area was like almost kind of important. And I don't know, I really like the space over there where I put the books in her desk and just kind of like her art. Not only her, like her starter art where she draws and where she kind of gets ideas and she thinks and she does computer stuff. And I'm guessing, since I would put the iPad later on, starts her sketches, which is just kind of what I imagine, of course. I just kind of am putting the final touches for the bedroom and just giving a little bit of an extra stuff, adding stuff so it looks not a mess, but just not sad and depressing. But I think that's pretty much about it. You guys let me know if you guys like pictures, because I did put pictures in the end. If you guys like pictures, or if you enjoy more kind of like a video form of me explaining everything and how I added everything and how it looks, or if you just like just this and then the pictures in the end. I feel like I've heard a lot of people say they don't they don't look at the pictures. I personally only look at them sometimes. So that really depends on who you are and what you like. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this. If you guys enjoyed this, please let me know. If you would change anything, also let me know. This will be on my gallery if anybody actually cares to have it. Both of these lofts, even the boring one. And thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoy. If you want me to build literally anything, please let me know. Like I most likely will. See you guys soon. Bye.